Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and today we are checking out SightLine the Chair. Now, I featured SightLine recently on my channel. SightLine the Chair is not a sequel, not like a new version of SightLine. What it is it's just another demo that uses the same core mechanic as SightLine, in which objects change when you look away from them and then look back at them. It's created by the same developer as SightLine, Tomasz Mariancic, who is a Czech developer, also known as Fruxius. But the difference is that whereas SightLine was kind of an adventure game where you explore a bunch of places and walk through them, SightLine the Chair is created primarily to be a demo for people who are new to the Oculus Rift Development Kit 2 to explore its capabilities without having to fuss around with any input methods like keyboard and mouse or controllers or learning buttons or things like that. It's just a demo where you sit in one place and you look around. And that sounds boring, but it's not. It's awesome because this is a demo where the world changes dramatically around you as you look around. SightLine the Chair was released only for DK2. It's a very recently created demo. And it's one of the few DirectX 11 only demos, and so some people have trouble with it with the current version of the SDK because they're still really working on their support for DirectX 11 applications. Some people continue to report problems with judder or with losing frames, where they look around and there's like an abrupt jerking from frame to frame as they look around, like like that. As of the most recent version, I don't have any trouble like that, which is great, so that I can share it with you all. And the experiences vary a lot from system to system, so if you have a DK2, just try it out and see if it works for you. Let me know what your experience is, and let the developer know what your experience is and what your specs are. And hopefully, as they roll out more and improved Oculus SDKs, the situation will get a little bit better. Without further ado, let's jump into SightLine the Chair and start looking around. Alright, here we are in the opening screen of SightLine the Chair. We start out in this cool stereoscopic three-dimensional star field all around us, and there's this message telling us how to calibrate our position. This demo only has a couple keys that do anything. One of them is F12, which resets your position. You can use it at any time. The other one is the F key. Let's see if that works. Yep, so F key shows you your frames per second. Looks like I'm running about 70, so I should be getting a solid 75. I think it's just kind of wavering a little bit. I think it's doing fine. And this has a bunch of details about time between frames and things like that. So this is kind of detailed debugging statistics for the developer to investigate problems with stutter and things like that. But most of the time, you're not going to mess with that stuff. So we're just going to hit F12. So here we are at the menu. You have to remember when you start this application that it does not hide your mouse cursor, so you just have to grab your mouse and shove it down in the lower right corner, and then it'll stay out of your way. You have to do that at the menu and then again when you start the game, and then you can forget about it. So it has at least 3 modes. These 3 modes are normal, which is the mode where the progression is determined by how much you look around at stuff. Fast demo loop, which is where it's 5 minutes per person and then it ends automatically, and it kind of forces them through the whole experience in 5 minutes so that you don't waste too much time on any one person. Player controlled is where you stay in a scene for as long as you stay in each scene for as long as you want. When you hit space, then you can go on to the next scene. This is nice if you want to just kind of go through it at your own pace and not be rushed through it when you're not ready to go on to the next part, but I don't recommend doing this part first because then you really miss out on the SightLine mechanic, which is so core to this experience. Body, that's whether you have an avatar. And the body is currently static and not animated at all, which is usually not an issue because there's no mirrors, there's no way you can see your body other than you can look down at your body, but you're not going to see your body moving. You wouldn't normally see your body moving when you look down at it unless you were leaning from side to side or something like that. So, and in this demo you don't do a lot of that, so normally the body's not a huge issue. Some people like to turn it off, but it's a matter of personal preference. So let's check out the credits briefly. So, created by Fruxius, Tomasz Majanczyk. Some sound design by Louis Arrigoni. And detailed credits are in the README. Check them out. Without further ado, let's start the game. Gonna move my mouse down to the lower right corner. Here comes the video. Stereoscopic video.
Welcome to SightLine, the chair.
That
I'm
is
Tomasz
Fruxius.
Majanczyk, aka Fruxius, and in this experience I would like to show you the possibilities of virtual reality to create variety of worlds that feel real, but also the potential of VR to create the realities that behave unlike anything that you might know. For example, look at the plant to your left. Now to the computer on the right. Now back to the plant. Is it the same one?
Now diamond.
I'll leave it to you to figure out, but remember one thing. Keep looking around, keep observing your environment, because in the world of SightLine, you can make things happen simply by looking. Enjoy the experience.
So there's quite a lot of stuff going on the desk here. There's these donuts, there's this bowling pin, there's this cool stereoscopic video that's playing. Ooh, a coneflower with a bee! And yeah, this is just showing off some stereoscopic video. Stereoscopic video doesn't really work if you like roll your head sideways because of how it's recorded, but it still looks nice. There's the Oculus CV1 specification in that folder. That's just an inside joke. Let's see here. Ooh, that plant keeps changing. Banana? That's a tiny banana. Some of the scale of some of these things is really wacky. Like that mug looks like it's like the size of a teacup or smaller. It's like a doll-sized mug. And that likewise that that Oculus Rift DK1 in front of me looks like it's been reduced in size. Maybe it's supposed to represent like an Oculus Rift CV1 that's been like designed to be smaller. That's actually Fruxius's cat. He actually like owns that cat, and it's his cat. I can't remember his cat's name. If you want to come hang out sometime with the developer Fruxius and myself, we like to hang out a lot on the Oculus IRC on Freenode. I will link that chat in the description if you want to check it out. It's always a fun place. Let's see, what else is there to see here? So there's that memo pad. There's a pencil. Here's my body. You can see I have my hands. It sometimes helps people with immersion to put your hands where the avatar's hands are and just leave them there so that you feel more like you're in control of the avatar. I do kind of clip into my head kind of clips into my body when I look straight down, and that can be immersion breaking. That might be one reason you might want to turn the body off. There's probably ways they could deal with that, but right now it's not a huge issue as long as I don't look too much in that direction. So we got this desk here. This reminds me a lot of the desk demo. The main difference being that instead of being surrounded by a featureless gray plane, we are surrounded by a featureless black void, which is interesting. Oh, 3D glasses, where did you come from? So, I wonder, does the time change on the clock? Ah, the light turned out. Okay, looks like we're progressing. If I look away from those glasses one more time, they should. Come on, glasses. There we go. Ooh, I can see the lights on my keyboard. I didn't notice that before. Alright, let's get out of here, glasses. Whoa. And the desk is gone, but I'm still here. And my chair is still here. The chair is always here. That's why it's called the chair, because we're always sitting in our chair in the same place. So one thing I really like about this demo is it really takes advantage of the powerful contrast of the DK2, and in these scenes where it has this intense blackness, you really feel like you're just surrounded by this black space. And like when they turned off the lights in the last scene, I really felt like I was just like locked up in a closet somewhere and like just totally in darkness, and just a dim light by which I could see the glasses. And likewise in this scene, it's, whoa, grass. Whoa, all the water's going away. As I look away from the water, it's going away. So yeah, there's this, ooh, butterflies. So yeah, the black over my head is just super intense and dark. It's really like looking into nothingness. I really like that. Whoa. And suddenly things aren't so black anymore. Oop, there's a tower. And some butterflies. This is very cool. I love how, like, in the original SightLine, there was a lot of, like, changing they only did this thing where the scene changes around you one time when you go into the from the floating platform into the castle. And ooh, trees, nice. Whereas here they do it for almost every single scene, and it's definitely dramatic how everything really changes around you in this surprising way over and over and over again, and it never stops. And one thing I really like about the chair is they take advantage of the fact that your vantage point is fixed to really get the level of detail on all of the models exactly right. And they don't have to worry about popping or anything because you can't actually move your position through space. I mean, you have positional tracking, so I can lean down towards the flowers. I can lean from side to side, but whoa, we're in the city now. The city is encroaching upon nature. Ooh, air conditioning units. That is cool. Ooh, fire escape. I love fire escapes. People think I'm crazy, but I actually... Whoa! And it's raining. And I'm sitting in the middle of the street. This isn't safe. I should probably move my chair at this point. Oh god, it's thundering. I haven't gotten this far in the demo before. This is my first time. I've only tried it like to test it up until about this point. And now, the rest of the demo, I don't know what's going to happen. Is that a phone booth? Huh. Okay. There's some street signs. Whoa. Phone booth's gone. Now it's a wastebasket. Now it's a... Whoa. Oh, God! Where did you come from? Okay. I just accidentally caused a car to crash. All I can say is I was the first to recommend getting out of the street. And the car is gone. Are they dead? And the cones are gone. Oh boy. This is starting to get dramatic. What? A lamp? Why is there a... What? What? Whoa. Is that a whole pig? I hate to say it, I don't think a whole pig is a suitable meal for a family of 4. That's a lot of... Whoa. Nice living room. I like that. Incidentally, you will see a lot of models that are... Whoa. Spheres of brick. That ain't natural. Whoa. They're everywhere. Whoa. So, like I was saying, you'll see a lot of models that you've seen in Fruxius's past demos, including VR Comenius, which had these same sofas. And why are they moving? What's going on? And also the birds, for example, you saw those in the original SightLine. So definitely a lot of assets that are getting revisited in this demo. Okay, well, looks like no more dinner. I hadn't even eaten. I'm hungry. That's not fair. Can't just show me a pig and then take it away. Man, whoa. Are the walls? These walls are getting closer. Why are they doing that? Oh, shit. No, this is too close. This is way too close. Oh, no. If I just stop looking around, I'll be safe. It can't hurt me if I stop looking around. That would be a boring video, though. I gotta keep looking. Gotta keep... Whoa! Holy shit. Guys? No, that's my lamp. Space, you can't have my... Lamp? Lamp? Whoa! Exploding asteroids and the sun? This isn't safe? Chairs are not... I'm sitting on a chair in outer space. Over the... I'm orbiting over the planet. Is that... That's... Yeah, that's the Strait of Gibraltar there. And Africa and... Holy shit! Oh my god. All these asteroids and they're like glowing and the sun and... This is so freaky. Okay, this is very different from the place I was last in. Oh, hey asteroids, this looks perfectly safe. They're all agglomerating. Yeah, I have a feeling like this... I really shouldn't be in an asteroid field in space without a spacesuit, in a chair. Why are they getting together like that? What are they up to? And what am I over now? I don't recognize this landmass anymore. Huh. Well, there's a planet. What planet even? Is that the moon? I think that's the moon. Are we going to the moon? What are these asteroids doing? What are you guys doing? Ah! Okay. That's interesting. Luckily, I haven't been struck and killed yet. So, that's fortunate. Whoa! That one went right over my head. Like 2 feet over my head. Is the sun getting different? Weird. Okay. So we're caught in space now. Whoa! Whoa! And now we're inside some kind of data network or something? This reminds me of CS or Darknet. It's like there's all these wires and all these little data points going along them, and they're all around me. And I've turned translucent. No, I don't want to be translucent. I want to be a person in a chair. Oh god. Okay. This is interesting. I love how it always has something to draw your eye and cause you to look around yourself, so that it can encourage you to complete the exercise. So otherwise you might just sit there and stare at things. But since there are things moving around you, you're tempted to follow them with your head. Whoa. No. No. No, this isn't safe. If you're afraid of heights, do not try this demo. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do not want to be up here on top of a skyscraper, buffeted by high winds, sitting in a chair. At least give me a... what's happening? No, 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 no. Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh god. And that's it. So that was SightLine the chair. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that ending. That was pretty intense. I've played demos before where I fell from a height, but the way it just came up on you like that, and you thought you were stable the whole time, and then suddenly at the end you weren't so stable anymore, even after flying through space. And I'm going to come out of this demo and talk about this for a little bit. So that was SightLine the chair, and it was a pretty goddamn amazing experience. Like I said, the fact that you're fixed in space enables them to do these really rich and detailed graphics, and get them at the proper frame rate and resolution for VR. And because you're fixed in place, they can get the level of detail right on all of them. They can get the textures, the right resolution on all of them. And they don't have to render the back sides of things. And so that makes it easier for them to provide this higher quality experience because you're fixed in place. And it also is just a great experience for people who are new to the Rift because, like I said, you don't have to touch your keyboard, you don't have to touch your mouse, you don't have to touch your controller, you don't have to use motion controls. You just sit in your chair and you look around and you get to, apparently, explore space and explore the city and all these rooms. And it's quite a journey for sitting in one place. And I like how they use the mechanic to, like I said, they have all these elements that move around you that really encourage you to look around and follow them with your head. And when you're following them and you look back, you'll notice that things have changed. And that's the core SightLine mechanic. It's being exploited really effectively here. And like I said, they use in this demo more than in the original demo, a lot more than in the original demo, the changing of scenes as you look around. And it's actually really cool how, like, when you're in the blackness and you look around, you might start noticing some blue sky. And if you look just a little bit back this way, there'll still be blackness over here. But if you continue looking this way, there'll be sky on this side. And the blackness will have become like a rock right in front of you. So they have this really, really cool and smooth way of transitioning between scenes. This is a totally free demo, and I think it's kind of part of the inspiration for it is kind of publicity for a future SightLine related Kickstarter at some point. So I think the developer really wants you to just try it and share it with everybody you can find. And And that's it for SightLine. SightLine the chair. Let me know what you guys think of this experience, and try it out yourselves if you have a DK2. And definitely, I would recommend this as one of your first experiences, because DK2 is not yet devoid of VR sickness for all people. And one of the best ways to avoid VR sickness in the Rift is to avoid locomotion. In other words, walking around, moving, like flying around, any kind of moving your position in space. And this is a demo that is built from the ground up to not have locomotion, but to still take you on an interesting journey through space. So that is all for today. Let me know any other demos that you want me to play. Half-Life 2 has just been made available for the Rift. I've tried it out a little bit. It's really exciting. I got my hands on Elite Dangerous. I tried one of the tutorial missions, and I ordered my flight stick. I'm going to check that out. There's lots of new things to explore, and they're arriving faster than I can possibly explore them. So definitely, I'm waiting for your recommendations. Let me know. That's all for today, and everybody have a great every day.